Hi everyone, now that you understand what plate tectonics are and what plate boundaries are, what are the evidence for tectonic plates? How do we know that they exist when they are so large, so enormous? How do we know that the Earth's crust and lithosphere are split up? Well, we have seven evidence here. The first one being the jigsaw model. So the continental shelf of continents, the most evident being Africa and South America. If you look at a map yourself, you can see that Africa and South America, they kind of fit almost perfectly, especially if you look at the continental shelf, which is the part of the continents underneath the ocean. They fit almost perfectly, and that suggests that they might have been connected before and they've just split apart. Next one, you have animal fossils. We have two examples of not dinosaurs. Mesosaurus has saurus in the name, but it's not actually a dinosaur. Lysosaurus is a dinosaur. Mesosaurus, it was a reptile, and it's found in Africa and South America. The fossils are found in Africa and South America. However, they couldn't swim such a large distance. The Atlantic is so large, so immense, that they couldn't have swum such a large distance to migrate. So it suggested that the land masses were connected together, they roamed around there, they've been separated, and the fossils remain there. The Lysosaurus was found in India, was found in Antarctica, and was found in South Africa. It was a land animal, so it had no way of traversing the Indian Ocean to reach all these places. So it suggested that these areas, these land masses, have been connected before, and they've just split apart with the fossils being spread around. Same thing as plant fossils. The Glossopteris is a seed-bearing plant, and the seeds are very bulky. But its fossils are found everywhere in the southern hemisphere, in Antarctica, Australia, India, South America, South Africa. So you can really see that even with such a large ocean, it still occurs everywhere, which is physically impossible for a seed of that size. So it suggests that all these areas were conjoined into one. The Glossopteris spread everywhere, and then it died off. The fossils laid there, and the tectonic plates split apart. Next one, you have mountain chains, especially the Caledonian and Appalachian mountain chains. Appalachian in North America, Caledonian kind of gone right now, but it's in the north of Europe. Both of them, they have similar similar ages, similar structures, similar rock types, and they follow similar patterns as well. So it suggested that they were actually one mountain chain in itself, and they've just split apart. The age of the ocean floor, the Atlantic Ocean and the Mid-Atlantic Ridge is a good example where the age of the ocean floor is symmetrically splits apart, and it gets older the closer you reach the shorelines. So it suggests that there's new crust being created in the middle of the ocean, such as the Mid-Atlantic Ocean Ridge, through diverging plate boundaries, and they've just been spreading out because of the movements of plate tectonics. Next one, you have the distribution of tropical climates. Tropical climates, you see certain characteristics such as coal, evaporite, sand dunes, corals, and but it's curious for the UK to have coal, even though it's 55 degrees north of the equator. So how is it possible that the UK has coal even though it's not in a tropical climate around the equator? Well, it suggests that the UK was around at the equator and it has just moved apart because of tectonic plates. And lastly, we have bathymetry. Bathymetry is the study of the depth of water of the ocean. During World War II, they mapped out the ocean floor for submarines and stuff, and they declassified these documents. Declassified all of these after World War II, and it showed that there were large ocean ridges in the middle of the ocean, such as the Mid-Atlantic. There were really deep ocean trenches, which are parallel to a lot of island arcs to the coastline. It's very curious. Not only that, was the temperature of the ridges, they were hotter than the temperature elsewhere, which suggests that there's rising mantle or the mantle being really close to the ocean ridges than other parts, which suggests that there's rising mantle at the ocean ridges, like diverging plate boundaries, like at the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. And that's why we believe that there are plate tectonics, and that's what is driving the Earth. Hopefully now you understand the whole of the plate tectonics chapter, and hope you really enjoyed this playlist.